Imagine a place where towering sandstone walls glow like embers and crystal water rushes around your ankles as you trek through a river rather than beside it. This is no ordinary hike. This is the Narrows at Zion. Some call it a journey into Earth's hidden corridors. Others simply call it the most thrilling hike in America. Today on Naturescope, we'll wade into the heart of Zion National Park for an adventure carved by water, rock, and wonder. So grab your walking stick, tighten your boots, and prepare for a hike unlike any other. Welcome to Zion National Park, a natural cathedral of sandstone cliffs, emerald pools, and narrow canyons sculpted over millions of years. Located in southwestern Utah, Zion draws visitors from around the world, eager to explore its breathtaking landscapes. But among all its wonders, one trail stands out for its sheer uniqueness and raw beauty: the Narrows. Unlike any typical hike, the Narrows invites you to leave the dusty path behind and step directly into the cool waters of the Virgin River. Here, adventure isn't found on solid ground. It's discovered where water, rock, and light converge in a stunning natural corridor. Walls of sandstone stretch hundreds of feet high, closing in so tightly at times that sunlight barely reaches the river below. In this video, we'll guide you through the experience of hiking the Narrows, from its fascinating geology and history, to essential tips for preparing for the journey, and the unforgettable sights you'll witness along the way. So whether you're planning your first trip, reliving past memories, or simply exploring from afar, join us as we dive into the wonders of the Narrows at Zion. The Narrows isn't just a stunning hike. It's a testament to millions of years of natural forces. To truly appreciate this incredible place, we first have to step back in time. Over 240 million years ago, vast deserts, ancient seas, and shifting winds laid down the sandstone layers that now tower above the Virgin River. Each layer tells a story of an ancient world preserved in stone. Fast forward millions of years, and the Virgin River became the master sculptor. Constantly carving and wearing away the sandstone, the river chisels deeper and deeper, creating the Narrows, a gorge where canyon walls rise 1,000 feet above a slender corridor of flowing water. At its narrowest point, the canyon is just 20 feet wide. The towering walls create dramatic light and shadow, transforming the canyon into a living, breathing work of art. Long before modern hikers arrived, indigenous peoples like the Southern Paiute called this region home. They traversed these canyons for hunting, gathering, and spiritual journeys. Today, their legacy lives on in rock art and place names scattered throughout Zion. In the late 19th century, Mormon pioneers and explorers began documenting Zion's hidden wonders. The Narrows, once a secret realm known only to locals and native peoples, gradually became a bucket list destination for adventurous souls. Every step into the Narrows carries you through ancient history, from the birth of rock layers to the timeless flow of the Virgin River that continues shaping this breathtaking corridor today. Before you set foot into the flowing waters of the Narrows, preparation is key. This isn't just a stroll through a park. It's an adventure that demands respect for nature and careful planning. First, know the rules. For day hikes starting from the bottom, permits are generally not required. But if you're tackling the full top-down Narrows route, a wilderness permit is mandatory. Always check with the Park Service for updated regulations. Timing matters. The best months to hike. The Narrows are late spring through early fall, when water levels are safer and temperatures are more comfortable. Winter can bring icy water and frigid air, making the trek much more challenging. Perhaps the biggest danger in the Narrows is flash flooding. Even distant storms can send walls of water rushing through the canyon without warning. Always check the weather forecast and daily flash flood risk before entering the river. Gear makes all the difference. The riverbed is uneven and slippery, So sturdy footwear with ankle support is crucial. Many hikers rent special canyoneering boots and neoprene socks from outfitters in nearby Springdale to keep their feet warm and protected. A trekking pole or sturdy walking stick is highly recommended. It's not just for balance, it's your lifeline for probing water depth and finding steady footing among shifting rocks. Don't forget dry bags to protect your valuables, especially cameras and phones. The river can be waist deep in places, and one slip can mean soaked gear. And of course, bring plenty of water, high-energy snacks, and a sense of adventure. Hiking in water takes more effort than you might expect. Stay fueled and hydrated. Preparation isn't just about safety. It's what makes your journey into the Narrows a magical experience instead of a miserable one. Respect the power of nature, and it will reward you with memories you'll never forget. Your journey into the Narrows begins at the end of the Riverside Walk, a scenic, paved path that follows the Virgin River into the mouth of the canyon. It's here, where the trail quite literally disappears into the water, that the real adventure begins. The first sensation that hits you is the chill. Even in summer, the Virgin River rarely rises above 55 degrees Fahrenheit. The water swirls around your ankles, crisp and invigorating, as you take those first careful steps into the current. The Lower Narrows offers a gentle introduction to river hiking. Here, the canyon walls are tall but still spaced apart, allowing plenty of sunlight to bounce off the golden and red sandstone. Reflections shimmer on the surface, creating dazzling patterns of light that dance across the water and canyon walls. Every turn reveals a new vista, from hidden alcoves to mossy seeps trickling down the rock. But don't be fooled by the beauty. The riverbed is scattered with slick rocks, loose stones, and sudden drop-offs. Each step requires focus and balance, making progress slow but deeply immersive. Along this stretch, you'll encounter Mystery Falls, a slender cascade spilling from high above into the river. It's a favorite spot for photos, and a moment to pause and soak in the atmosphere. The Lower Narrows is where many hikers choose to turn around, content with a taste of the adventure. But for those craving something even more spectacular, the journey continues deeper into one of the most iconic sections of canyon in the American Southwest. Beyond the Lower Narrows lies a realm where the canyon transforms from wide corridors to sheer, vertical walls. This is where the Narrows earns its name. Welcome to Wall Street. Here, the sandstone cliffs soar over 1,000 feet high, closing in so tightly that the canyon sometimes narrows to just 20 feet across. It feels like stepping into a hidden world, a winding stone corridor carved by time and water. Sunlight becomes precious in Wall Street, filtering in as narrow shafts that glow golden against the wet canyon walls. The light dances on the rippling water, creating an otherworldly cathedral-like ambiance. The water often rises thigh-deep or even higher in this section, and the current can grow stronger. Each step becomes deliberate, every movement measured as you wade through pools and around submerged boulders. The rock here is mesmerizing, streaked with iron-rich reds, jet-black mineral stains, and lush green patches where ferns and mosses cling to the walls. Nature paints with an infinite palette inside this narrow corridor. There's a profound silence in Wall Street, broken only by the gentle rush of water and the occasional echoes of footsteps. Many hikers describe it as a spiritual experience, a place where time seems to stand still. Every turn feels like the unveiling of a secret chamber. Photographers flock here for the incredible compositions of light, shadow, and stone. It's no wonder the Narrows is one of the most photographed slot canyons in the world. Wall Street marks the pinnacle of many hikers' journeys. Whether you go further upstream or decide to turn back here, you'll carry the memory of this breathtaking corridor long after you leave the water behind. Though the Narrows is defined by stone and water, Life clings fiercely to this dramatic landscape. Look closer, and you'll discover an unexpected oasis thriving in the canyon's cool shadows. Lush hanging gardens adorn the canyon walls, nourished by constant seeps of groundwater trickling through the porous sandstone. Mosses, ferns, and wildflowers take root in vertical gardens, painting vibrant splashes of green against the red and orange rock. Birds find refuge here as well. Canyon wrens fill the air with their cascading songs, while peregrine falcons occasionally soar overhead, patrolling the high cliffs for prey. Along the sunlit edges of the canyon, you might spot desert lizards basking on warm rocks, darting away at the slightest movement. Insects, too, play a role in this micro-ecosystem. Water striders dance across the river's surface, while tiny aquatic creatures thrive in calm pools. Though less common deep within the canyon, mule deer and other larger animals sometimes wander along the riverbanks, leaving delicate footprints in the soft sand. Each of these species has adapted to the unique rhythm of the Narrows, a place of shifting light, roaring floods, and hidden springs. It's proof that even the narrowest corners of Earth can hold astonishing life. Hiking the Narrows is a magical experience, but it's also a challenge that shouldn't be underestimated. Here are some essential tips to help first-time hikers make the most of this unforgettable journey. First and foremost, know your limits. The Narrows hike can be as short or as long as you want, but remember, hiking through water takes more energy than walking on dry land. Don't push too far if you're feeling tired or cold. Always check the flash flood forecast before your hike. Flash floods can strike with little warning, turning a peaceful river into a raging torrent. If the risk is elevated, save the Narrows for another day. Go slow and test every step. Rocks in the river are often uneven and slippery. A trekking pole is your best friend for finding safe footing and gauging water depth. Dress appropriately. Even in summer, the water is cold enough to cause discomfort or even hypothermia if you're not prepared. Neoprene socks and sturdy canyoneering boots help keep your feet warm and provide traction on slick river stones. And finally, take your time and look around. The Narrows isn't just a hike, it's an experience meant to be savored. Listen to the water, marvel at the towering walls, and let yourself be immersed in one of nature's finest masterpieces. The Narrows is an incredible adventure, but it's not for everyone. Fortunately, Zion National Park offers alternatives for those who want to experience the beauty of this area without wading through chilly waters. The most popular alternative is the Riverside Walk. This paved 2-mile round-trip trail follows the Virgin River from the Temple of Sinawaba and offers stunning views of towering canyon walls and hanging gardens. Along the Riverside Walk, you'll still see the vibrant greenery and hear the sounds of rushing water, all without getting your feet wet. It's a perfect option for families with young kids, those with mobility concerns, or anyone who wants a peaceful stroll surrounded by breathtaking scenery. For those who want a taste of the Narrows without committing to the full adventure, consider a partial hike. Many visitors simply walk into the water for a short distance and turn back when the water deepens or the canyon walls close in. This lets you enjoy the thrill of hiking in the river and capture some fantastic photos, all while keeping things manageable and safe. Whatever your choice, Zion offers countless ways to explore its wonders. From mild walks to epic adventures, there's an experience for everyone.